folks. As we had a little bit of a technical problem, but I got us going here. 1 minute left here in qualifying already. What we're going to do is abbreviated start to the show. Sorry about that, folks. Not normal. I'll be with you live here momentarily. A little bit of a problem there that I had to take care of. We got it taken care of. We're getting ready to go green here in a moment as they were wrapping up qualifying as so. Welcome to Richmond, folks. The next to last round before the playoffs begin. The IRacing Series Cup Series presented by Hurricane. You live to the racetrack, get your starting lineup, and just. All right, we are now live here at Richmond Motor Speedway. Getting ready to go green here in just one moment. Now let's take a look really quickly here at the pit standings coming into tonight. As we take a look right now, Kyle out front, dropping down to about 16th there. Got Zach there hanging on to that final first spot, along with Patrick Gaspar right there as well, along with Jeff. Jeff back there in the 19. That's where everybody runs coming into the night. As qualifying wraps up, we'll go ahead and get you straight down to your starting lineup here tonight, folks. And we'll get everything going for you again. Sorry about the abbreviated pre-race. Not much we can do there, but we're going to go green at Flag Racing. Inside row at number 1, that's going to be Chris Worley, alongside of Jeffrey there in the number 24 machine starting second. In P3, that's going to be Nick Kinsler along with Brody Smith. Inside row number 3, that's Bailey and Harrison Chandler 5th and Chris there along with Patrick Gaspar in 8th. 9th goes to Sean along with Mike there in the O2 machine. Timothy D'Angelo there alongside there Mr. Craig. 13th goes to Jason Papp, Kyle Smiley, wow, deep in the field, starting 14th. 15th goes to Keith Smiley along with Cody Smith. Mr. DeMars from bottom back there as well. Ryan Keller and Tim Jenkins all starts 20th there, and Benjamin first. That's going to be your starting lineup here tonight. Go ahead and look at your race facts coming into the night here. If we can, our track facts. Richmond International Speedway, less than a half a mile, folks. 175 laps here tonight, or 106 miles. 81 degrees of track temp, air temp 79, and winds 8 mile an hour out of the southeast. And we're gonna go get ready to go qualifying here go racing in just a moment. Before we do that, though, we have to give a big shout out to some of the people that makes this all possible. Of course, Slide Jump, Sounds Racing, Diagnostic Flag, and one of the main ones here with the channel, along with over here. The buttons are not working. There we go. Hurricane Media, of course, going on as your title sponsor, along with Midwestern Custom, and on board as well, Plan B Sounds, along with the Bottled Up podcast. Go check that out as well. Talking all things NASCAR and Imagineer designs. Well, folks, we're going to get ready to go green here when they come out of turn number 4. Again, sorry about the abbreviated pre-race show, but we're going green here at Richmond. As the cars will line up double file down the back straightaway. Green in the air with the number 3 car right there as well. Out of turns number 4. Carried up to 7. Green Flag Racing here at the action track at Richmond Motor Speedway. Chris on the inside of the win and outside the Green Flag. We're rolling at Richmond. Green flag in the air here at Richmond Motor Speedway. The audio levels right here is a little bit high for us as they roll down the back straightaway here. Nice and easy, everyone. One behind the other. The 86 of Patrick already out of shape. Look at him in that Pepsi machine getting all sorts of sideways. He'll hang on to that race car. Great piece of driving. The 27 there is going to get down below him. Don't make that pass early on here at Richmond. All right, 174 laps to go here at Richmond Motor Speedway. Again, we just went green. Chris Worley out front, the 24 machine of Jeffrey right there as well. Brand new paint scheme on that car. Beautiful looking race car. Setting in a second, Brody Smith third, or fifth, excuse me, right behind Bailey and Mr. Nick Kinsler there as well. Gang, your top five again, not missing anything here. Only 4 laps in the books here at Richmond Motor Speedway for the iRacing East Cup Series presented by Hurricane Media here on Extreme Sim TV. And look at the move. The number 4 goes to the bottom of Nick, and they're going to make contact. Nick's going to be out of shape, and that's going to be our first yellow of the evening right there, I believe. And indeed, yellow's out. The other 27's involved. The 4 got into the door of Nick Kinsler. Brody, man. And the action track already living up to its name. Nick Kinsler, Brody Smith making contact, bringing out the first yellow of the evening. Oh, they will roll behind the iRacing pace car. And we'll get them gathered up here once again in a moment. Again, welcome everyone to the channel here tonight. Should it be a good one, Nick will head down pit road. And we'll see if we can grab Brody already early, though. Brody already making contact, and around they go. And let's grab a word here with Brody if we can. They get off of pit road. All right, let's get ready here. Grab Brody right real quick if we can.
That we would all
Hey, Brody. Fine. Hey, Brody, it's Matt down in the booth. Already grabbing you tonight, my friend.
Yeah, looks like I was making moves there, trying to figure it out. And 01 looks like he got loose, but I ain't going to comment on it. Maybe a bit my fault, but the car's fine. We'll be okay. We'll rebound and get a good point tonight.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck going forward. Try to keep that number 4 car pointed straight the rest of the way, buddy.
I will. I like this track. I'm in love with short tracks. I love to race short tracks, so I think I'll be all right. We'll see.
Alrighty, buddy.
Going a lap down here, but it'll be all right.
You can always get that back. Well, best of luck
yes,
to your brother.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. Brody Smith. They're always an entertaining interview anytime you get a chance to talk to him. Again, early on in this one, first yellow of the evening, 9 laps out of the 175 in the books. And again, a little bit of different feel here on Extreme Sim TV tonight, a little bit different type of pre-race due to some issues. Well, we're going to go green here once again, lights off on the pace car. Be lap 10 when we get the green back in the air. We'll get them rolling once again. The iRacing East Series coming through 3 and 4. We'll get that green flag waving, and they'll be back underway here at Richmond International Speedway. And green is in the air. Nice even start there. The 10 there is Vishon falling back just a little bit there on the start. Start trying to get in line here pretty quick. Of course, the 24 of Mr. Jeffrey pulling away a little bit here. Of course, Nick Kensler caught up in that burst and get deep in the pack here on this restart. Everybody back up to speed. Again, a decently long race here tonight. You got to take care of your car here for a pretty long race. Him working their way down. Of course, that number 12, Mr. Greg there, big excavator on the side of that machine. Love the look at that Ford Mustang. I might actually get honest, I like that. And we'll go on board with Greg deeper in the pack right now, running 12th. Of course, right there behind the 88 machine of Mr. Benjamin is Mr. Greg, running pretty smooth here so far tonight. Oh boy, you see just how tight Richmond International Raceway can be. Here at 13 of 175 complete, and these guys are packed in like sardines here around this small racetrack. It looks like we got a car out of shape way up in front of the pack. That may be a battle there for second. Battle going on up near the front of the pack. That's going to be Chris Worley and Jeffrey going at it. Chris trying to pick up a spot. Looks like Bailey's been able to walk away with the lead just a little bit. Great run there by Bailey out in front of the field. Look at Jeff. Oh my good googly moogly Jeff. Yellow's out on the racetrack, and that's no surprise. They about wrecked him up front. And Yellow out. We'll go back and see if we can get a replay of what happened. Timothy G. Jenkins involved. What happened here? Ooh, the one around. That's Jason Tapp. And oh, car coming along. To be honest with you, Jason hadn't been feeling well coming into this event. That may have something to do with it. Just a lack of concentration. It's really hard to drive these cars, and when you're not feeling well, a little bit of distraction, that car gets sideways and around into the inside. Wally goes 15 out of 175 complete. 15 out of 175 in the books. And folks, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get another word with another one of our drivers. Jeffrey on pit road, electing to take tires. He's going to lose a ton of positions here. But we're going to grab a word here. Get off pit road and clear. Hey, Jeff, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me, brother?
I gotcha.
All right, talk to me a little bit about that racing action there between you and the 6. I see you dive that car deep into turn 3. Looked like he may have tried to cover you a little bit. That about didn't go well.
Yeah, I ran him a little bit low. I got a little loose off of 2, and so I tried to take it low to give him the outside, and he wanted to take it to the bottom there. I gave him the line, and then when I had the momentum to make a clean move on him, he drove me down to the apron, and he knows me well enough at this point that I don't play those games. So I'm a big fan of the 3 bump rule. First bump is I'm here. Second bump is pick a lane. Third bump is I'm picking your lane for you. So I don't know. I got a message right after saying, "Ha, that was fun," but I don't like getting blocked like that, and he knows better than to do that to me. So I got a fast car. You know, I've been running well. Staying out on 2 tires worked. I was about a 10th off, it felt like. So I think I can make a good run to the front here and just ride the bottom and hope for a long green flag run. That's where I can run away with it, I think.
All righty, man. Well, best of luck to you going forward. Temper's already starting to fire here at Richmond. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you much. I appreciate it.
There you have it. I think we'll have time to, and we may have time to grab the other party involved. And we're getting ready to come to green. I'll try it. We'll see. We're getting ready to get one to go. Let's hurry up and do it. Go for it. Let's try it anyway. Let's grab Chris. Hey, Chris, it's Matt down in the booth. You got a copy on it, brother?
Hey, what's up, Matt?
I know you're coming to one to go here to Green, but I just wanted a quick comment there on the racing there that went on in turns 3 and 4 with you in the 24 there.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. If you're talking about what happened to me in the 24, I just he had blocked me a run before, and I went down there. I let off for him, and I could tell he wasn't gonna let off for me when I put the block on him. So I had to drive up the track, and not get wrecked from that. But I mean, everything's good. It's just hard racing at first. I just hope I got a good chance to win tonight. Hope I don't get taken out. That's all I'm worried about.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to let you go here. You're coming to Green, brother.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully, I'll talk to you later.
You too, buddy. All right, here we go. Getting ready to go green and flag racing once again here at Richmond. And a green flags in the air. We're rolling one more time. We'll definitely keep an eye on this 24 and 6 battle. Definitely difference of opinion on exactly what happened. And I stay neutral in this, folks. I don't take sides. I just do the interviews, and looks like the 24 is already back up to third. And we'll just keep a mental note here. He's right there with C. Sean of what happened early on. That's really what these drivers will do. Kyle Smiley back there in fourth. Fifth is going to be Chris. Chris trying to make a move to the bottom of the racetrack here, trying to pick up a position. Third and the 3 and 42 going at it. And nice battle right here for about the fifth position. Chris right there on the bottom, the 42 up the lane. Be careful, boys. You're going to run out of room. You keep doing that. You're going to make it through pretty easy. Meanwhile, up front, Jeffrey able to get back to second. Now, keep in mind, we'll see how the 6 decides to race him. Maybe both of them thought like the other one was blocking just a little bit. We'll see how that turns out as we roll into lap number 24. As always, here on Extreme SMTV, thank you to everybody that's coming out. And here comes Jeff with a dive bomb movement and contacting up the hill goes the 6. Jeff's going to be right there with them. Oh my goodness. See Sean and Jeff's going to lay another bumper to him. Temper's flaring here early on. Man, oh man, Jeff, 2 bumpers to the back of that 6 machine. And that's going to open up the door for Sean. Now Jeff's going to get rooted up the hill by the 42. He's going to drop back now a couple of positions. And all these guys taking advantage of it. The O2 working his way. That's going to be Mike trying to pick up on it. Look at the damage to the front of that 24 machine. Man, oh man, Temper's flaring early. Meanwhile, Sean picks up the race lead off of that. He's going to be your benefactor. Chris gets to the outside wall off of turn number 2. Great job about Jeffrey getting back to the bottom to work that car right around the apron. He'll slide up, try to take a position once again. Jeffrey now back to 4th position. We'll drop back Bailey back here as well, along with Benjamin and Patrick in the 86. Ooh, a little bit of sideways there out of Benjamin. He hangs on to that race car. Doing a great job of it. Again, a little bit of tempers flaring up near the front of the field between the 24 of Jeffrey and the 6 of Chris. And look at Chris trying to get back to the race lead. He's got to work around Sean. To do that, though, he's going to have to be pretty smooth there in that 6. Of course, that back bumper all beat in from the 24. I just don't think these two guys are too happy with each other right now. And it shows on the racetrack. Let's put it that way. Well, we're going to keep an eye on this developing situation. Meanwhile, nice run there for Patrick. Got that car up in the top 10. Cody Smith back here in the 7 Red Bull machine right there as well. Doing a great job. Nice, smooth run. Look back here at Keith, back here in the 12 and 27 Miller Light machine, currently running in that 12th position. The up front, Deshaun, along with Mr. Worley and Smiley, top of three as they run right now. Harrison Chandler back here, that car all beaten up. He looks like he's been running at Bristol, not Richmond. Are all beat to pieces right now. Ryan Keller back here in the 93 as well, along with Tommy D'Angelo. Greg back here and Jason Pap. I got to give a shout out to Jason. Out there not feeling well. Car beat all to pieces. Still out there turning laps in that number one monster Chevrolet. He's getting ready to go a lap down to Zeshawn, who's on a ton of pressure from the 6 machine right now. Absolute ton of pressure there between those two. 35 in the books. And right now, buddy doing an amazing job keeping the cars nice and straight and steady here. And look at him having to work the outside line there by Jason. Jason giving these lead lap cars plenty of room. And the 24 fell off. He's flipped back to 6. Mike right there in 7th, putting tons of pressure on him right now. Still pretty early on in this one. Only 37 laps complete. Pretty early on, but these guys again doing a pretty good job keeping it clean. Mike back here just riding along there in that 02. Along with Patrick and yellow flag on the racetrack. Timothy going around in that number 97. That's going to bring out caution flag at number 3. Oh, lock it down. What happened here? The 12 is gonna, looks like just gonna worship the racetrack. No, 07 just gets, 97 just gets loose off of the exit of 2. Makes the impact into the inside wall. That's gonna bring out the caution. 39 gonna be in the books this time by Chris Worley, sitting in there right behind the Zeshawn when they come to pit road this time. Again, they'll come down and get 4 fresh tires and fuel, more than likely. See everybody heading down past pit road entrance here at Richmond. Oh, yellow flag back on the racetrack once again. We'll wait to see who can get the lead off of pit road. Worley, of course, with that little bit of advantage with that front pit stall, always helps you out here. Got one rolling off of pit road. That's Harrison Chandler off of pit road here. And Zeshawn, the 6, the 24 is going to take some damage repair, looks like. So he is going to lose some spots. But we'll be able to work on that race car. So getting that car fixed here early. We'll have to keep an eye on this because here comes the pace car, and I'm sure he's watching. Out of turn 4, he's going to go a lap down here getting that car fixed. Oh, so close. You seen the pace car coming through, and I'm not sure if he made it or not. Man, oh man. Jeffrey, very lucky there. He did not go a lap down. That was about as close as you can cut it. You seen the pace car coming. But he did make it back out without losing a lap. But he's going to be in 16th position. And see, this is the thing. You start beating and banging around with each other, and your car gets damaged, and then it don't handle the same. And It's awful early to do that, to be honest. You can really hurt yourself in the long run by doing that. And that's maybe what we're seeing take place here with the 24 machine in particular. Deshaun, though, they're in that number 10 machine. Good run for him early, man, in this one. Got that car up there in the top 5. It's always good to see Zeshawn do pretty well here. Get good finishes out of that number 10 machine. But we'll get ready to go green once again. And here we go. Green flag getting ready to go back in the air once again. Worley will bring them down. Green flag is out. Chris Worley brings them down to green here in that number 6. Right there behind him, that's going to be Kyle right with him in the 52. Zeshawn's going to get left outside here, trying to hang on to the top 2 positions. Ooh, look at Zeshawn just trying to hang on the high side, looking back from his rear bumper cam. As a head down into 1 and 2, he'll get to the bottom of the racetrack. Kyle trying to protect that position right there with Bailey right there behind him. And Bailey's going to go around down the back straightaway. And Yellow's going to be out. Hang on to it. And, oh, big impact on the outside wall. Man. Oh, no. We'll go back and take a look at what happened. Bailey's going to get loose. And down the racetrack, back up the racetrack. He's tried to stay in the gas in the 24, and Harrison, nowhere to go. We're going to grab an interview. Looks like the 24 may be done. Oh, Lord. Well, Jeff, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me, buddy.
I got you.
Well, don't know quite I don't know quite what to say about that one.
Yeah. Best part is I was in a call with them, and I was telling him as soon as I saw him going around, I said, "Get on the brakes, hold your brakes," and he did for a while, and then I just see his wheels spinning, and he shot right back up the track and took me out. I mean, boy, it's frustrating when you help a guy out. We were working with him beforehand. We've worked with him in the past, but that's just stupidity right there. Plain and simple. Absolutely wiped me out. You know, it's frustrating when I've been running up near the front, qualified second. Really, the only thing standing in my way was Worrell, just blocking me the whole time because he didn't want to give up the lead, and I understand that, but
yeah, let's actually go back, because if you look at it, you were in the position of being back there, you got damage, you were on pit road, you took time to get it fixed, which puts you deep in the field.
Right, and I was on the edge of blowing up, so all that damage, you might have saw me take it high, and I would get really off the pace for a lap where I would go about 3/10. I would dive it into the corner, get on the brakes, and clutch it to get the engine temps back down. And I mean, these cars blow up at about 287, and the temps go red at 285, and I was flashing red every single turn going into it. I mean, but car was fixed. I was still on the lead lap. I was working with my brother Greg there, and we had a good thing going. I was setting up to pass him going into 4, and then yeah.
That
And the only
happened.
comment Bailey had on it was, "Oh, I never lifted, man." Like he was proud of it. I just don't get it.
Alrighty, man. Well, we're gonna move you back up. Best of luck next week at the Roval one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need a good one now.
Alrighty. See you, man.
See ya.
Hey, Bailey, it's Matt down here in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Alright, talk me through that, bud. Looks like the car come around with you. You had it locked down. You had it down to the bottom, and talk me through what happened.
I really don't know what to say other than I was trying to give him room on the outside, the 42, and it just started to get loose, and I laid in it to try to keep it out of the walls, and next thing you know, I'm sliding into 3 on the brakes, locked up, and Jeff came into me. I don't blame everybody for being mad, but I was trying to do what I could because I knew if I hit the wall, that was going to be the end of that race.
Alrighty, man. Well, you're getting ready to go back green. I'll give you the best of luck. We'll see you later, man.
Yep.
Alright, folks, we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Man, a lot to unpack here early in the first 50 laps at Richmond International in this one. And green, we're rolling at Richmond. Now Worley, he'll jump out to the race lead. Of course, with some of the carnage we've had here early, some really good race cars been taken out of action. And they will work their way into the corner of the 10 right there with Worley. Nice and easy. 52 going to be in the books this time by out of 175. And look at the move by Zishan getting by the 6. 6 dropping back to 3rd. Nice pass Zishan to the race lead. Nice move, man. And back here just a little ways, the 09 of the cars. Hickenbottom running in the top 6, doing a great job. Nearly 3 wide there as he's got the O2 blowing a Mike. And the 7 machine there as well of Mr. Cody Smith. Cody, of course, working the inside lane in that Red Bull machine. It's easing his way by just a little bit here. Doing an amazing job and clear Cody up to 7. Hickenbottom back to 8. And now Patrick slides through there as well up to 8. Bottom and 10th. And Greg now trying to come down on him, maybe grab that ninth position away from him. He does get back to the bottom though. Covers that lane pretty well, and they'll get it back down the front straightaway. All right, as we're pretty much single file once again here at Richmond International. 56 of these 175 laps in the books, but boy, has it been hectic here so far tonight. As Worley's out front, he's trying to hold off in front of Smiley. Smiley trying to close down on him. Trying to close that gap little by little here. Working their way off a corner number 2. Smiley doing a nice job just staying within about a half a second of your race leader right now. 59 of the 175 in the books. Been a hectic one here early, folks. If you missed any of the first little bit of the race, you definitely want to go back and look at it. Of course, you think this is nuts. We're heading to the Roval next week. It's going to be another crazy night for these guys when we get to Roval in just over a week. There we go. Everybody's still kind of just hanging in there. Doing a great job keeping it nice and clean. '61 gonna be in the books this time by. Chris and Benjamin there as well as Cody back about in fifth, probably 3 seconds back. Cody not putting a good run together there for that 7 machine. Try to take that position away here in 3 and 4. Trying to move himself up into 5th, not able to do it yet. And Jason Papp, I want to shine a light on him. I know he doesn't feel good. He brought the car to pit road, but he's running 16th because he stayed out there as long as he did. Jason, of course, sitting on pit road here. And trouble on the racetrack. That is Keith Smiley going around. And we'll go take a look at it here. That was coming out of a turn number 4. A little contact with the 10 machine there, sending them around. And bringing out that caution. Zishan getting in the back bumper as he had fell from the top few positions all the way back there and just got into the back bumper of Keith. Turning Keith completely around there, and that brought the O out. Once again here. 65 of 175 complete. And we will take a look at our race stats here so far. 18 caution laps, 4 or 5 a caution. I hope everybody is enjoying the race here so far. You see that 27 bringing it down pit road. 8 lead changes on the evening. Average lap time right now at 20.655. And folks, during this commercial break, we're going to step away for a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with you here at Richmond. All right, back here live with you here. 67 and 175 complete, folks. Once again, it's been a crazy one here so far, and I don't expect anything to change going forward. I mean, it's just been absolutely unreal. As we're coming up to that 100 to go marker here before long. I'm definitely starting to run a shy on these guys, and we'll see who can walk away with a win here at the action track at Richmond Motors. I want to give a shout out to everyone in the comments section. I hope you're enjoying tonight's race here from Richmond. As we'll get them double file once again. All right, doubled up here down the back straightaway. Getting ready to go green one more time. After our latest caution of the evening, Chris Worley will bring them down. Get them back going once again. And wait on it, wait on it, wait on it. Green, green, green. And we're rolling at Richmond one more time. Worley's going to jump out ahead just a tad bit. And the 42 would dive down in line. That's going to be Kyle right with them. Behind them as well, that's going to be Benjamin. Trying to hang on to third along with Mr. Chris going after it. Chris will take over third here. And that might bring the 7 car along as well. Benjamin trying to hang on there. Benjamin, big run down the back straightaway. Chris got a little bit loose. And look at the contact. From the front bumper to the 7 to the rear bumper to the 3. And we seen contact like that earlier. Get the 24 overheating. And presented him a problem. Chris is like, no, I'm just going to get out of the way here. And here comes Patrick. That's the problem. You get on the outside. There, now you've got a crap ton of cars below you. Just kind of passing you up. And there's nothing you can do about it. But just kind of hold your line here. Again, 73 to 175 complete. Here comes Patrick working the bottom lane. Good run by him as well. Chris doing everything he can to hold that position. We'll look at it from the rear view of Chris's car as they rocket their way down the front straightaway once. Worley, still your race leader out front. You see the little bit of contact there? That moves Chris up the hill even more. Here comes the 4 machine. That's that Toyota Camry of Brody Smith. Right there with him also. Got by Brody Smith staying right there with him. Looking out the front, as you can see, Chris has gotten back in line. We're right behind Mr. Harrison. Harrison Chandler right there in front of him in that 6th position as well. '76 is complete this time by. So 100 to go here. 100 laps left here at Richmond. 75 been knocked down. Now working on 76 being complete. The 4 car getting all kinds of sideways. That is Brody Smith going around. Brody Smith runs into problems, and we'll take a look at it here in that Toyota Camry, and we'll go back and take a look at what happened to cause it. Yellow flag back on the speedway once again. Seen him on the inside from the roof cam, and you've seen that car just start to go sideways as they come off a turn to number 4. And around it goes to 4, and he locks it down. Brings out the yellow though once again. Didn't hit nothing good for him, did not hit anything. Just a simple slide spin out of that 4 machine. And yellow is out once again. They'll get him back out on the racetrack. Chris in that 3 machine. That back bumper on that machine's all torn up. He's been ran into multiple times. Chris Worley maintaining the race lead as of now. Of course, 80 into this one. $80 laps complete so far here tonight. $81 now. Well, folks, it's already been hectic. It's going to get worse as it goes along. I have a feeling we've seen some tempers flare, people getting mad, wanting to throw helmets at each other. Who knows what we're going to see the rest of the night? It's already been a little bit nuts here, and I don't expect it to get much better. Really, honestly, the more the laps turn down, the more aggressive you got to be. So right now, 81, 82 on the board. It'll be 83 when we go back green. Of course, Chris Worley out front. Chris has led the majority of this race, and he's maintaining really well here. They roll their way into 3 and 4. Well, here we go, getting ready to go green once again. 90, 82 out of the 175 complete tonight. And green flags in the air once again. 83 laps on the board. Look at them, 3 wide here already back deep in the pack. See the 27 getting shoved down the line. The 01 is Sean's coming through as well. Here comes Charles also, or here comes Chris as well on the bottom, working his way through. Chris doing a nice job just trying to peek his way to the bottom of the racetrack in that number 3 machine. Doing a great job. The 7 right there as well. Big trouble up in front. That's going to be Harrison, all out of shape. He'll hang on to it, keep that car straight. Nice job. Not causing an issue there. Greg working his way up into P number 5. Worley, though, still with the race lead, but right with Worley, that's going to be Chris, Kyle, giving him everything he's got right there in second. In the 42 machine, 86 complete, and these guys, Chris has done a great job maintaining the lead all night long, trying to wrap it up here. Just does not want to give that lead up. We've seen him block earlier on. And I'm sure the later it goes, the more advantageous it be for him to throw blocks like that if you hang on to it. So, kind of where Chris's mindset has to be to get back to Worley. Worley's mindset, that's going to be very simple. Hang on over everybody. I do think Chris back there a little bit of ways has the car to compete. I think Kyle has the car to compete as well. 88 complete. Patrick back here also in that Pepsi machine. Again, these guys fighting their way. They do have playoffs in the series. Next week will be our cutoff race for the playoffs. So that's going to be big heading into next week. And yeah, Noli, I do need another commercial real bad. Just saying. 90 laps on the board. Well, we're starting to get a pretty good little stint here with about 11 laps going. You see Z-Shaw in there in third. Kyle Smiley still in second. Back a little way, that's going to be Keith back here in 8th. Harrison Chandler 9th, along with Greg there as well in 10th. Hickenbottom in 11th, right now. Hello, Nick, WWE Supercard. As they're working their way through here, look at the 93 machine. That's going to be Ryan. And Ryan having a good run there as well. Getting ready to poke that car into the top of 10. And does do so there off a turn at number 2. Nice run to get that car up into the top 10, getting around the 09. On bottom sliding back just a little bit. Well, everybody's pretty much getting into our rhythm, looks like here. See Mike trying to hang on with the 02 right there, the 93 on the apron. Brian Keller, look at Jason Papp and Pit Road. Real trooper. I know he came in not feeling well, but he completed as many laps as he possibly can. And we still got a battle for the race lead here. Kyle Smiley right there on the back bumper of Mr. Worley. Worley trying to hold him off there. That McDonald's number 42 machine looking for a way around here. And if they open up the bottom lane at all, I'm sure he'll pounce on it in a hurry if he can find a way to get by him here. Kyle, right there with Chris. Chris up front, 96 out of 175. Complete here. Kyle doing everything he can to get by Worley here. Number 97 coming to a close. Zeshawn right there holding a good car there in 3rd. Good run there for Zeshawn all night long. He hasn't really put a wheel roll yet. That car nice and steady all night is paid off for him. Right now, Kyle trying to run down Worley. Worley trying to hang on. Worley up there in that 6th machine leading the way. Front of the pack of the top 3. Down the back straightaway one more time. Worley doing everything he can just on out front. 102 on the board. And Worley, man, he's been fighting hard up there all race long. King is to fight. You see Harrison there in E5. Chris right there in 6th as well. Chris also another one's had a really good car all night long. Trying to keep that car up in the top 5 or so. Right now in 6th. Is Mr. Chris. Worley right up in the front of the pack. Still with about a 3/10 of a second gap over Smiley. Smiley not able to do much, and then you got Zeshawn 2 seconds back. Now, yellow a flag on the racetrack once again. if we can locate the problem. Again, yellow flag out, and it is indeed the 93 of Ryan getting loose off of turn 2. That car is going to go around into the inside wall, and that brings the yellow out once again at lap 106. And Worley will slow the field down. They'll fall in line behind the iRacing pace car. Going to give a chance for everybody to get 4 fresh tires and the fuel. As they head on to a pit road here, everybody will follow their way on, and we'll take a look at the pit road here. Who's going to come out with the race lead? That's going to be the question. Worley's been able to dominate most of this race by just hanging on to the lead. Of course, he has the last pit stall as well. Gives him a great advantage coming off pit road also. Nice and smooth into the stall. Didn't slide the car over the line or anything. So you don't have to worry about backing up or all these other things. So great situation for him here. 4 fresh tires. Here comes the pack, and it looks like Kyle gets second. Zishan comes out third. That's the way it'll let him. Ooh, it actually scored Zishan second. Wow. That was crazy because that was close. Well, that's Morley up into the race lead again. And now it's going to correct it. It looks like Smiley will be second. Zishan did indeed come out in third. Good run overall for Zishan tonight. Let's see if we get a word with him here right quick. Hey Zishan, it's Matt down in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, please, Matt?
Hey buddy, it's Matt in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Hey, Matt.
Alright, man, you're running third there in that 10 machine. You're having a pretty good run here tonight, buddy.
Yeah, I have good speed in my Adidas Ford. I'm pretty even with Chris and Kyle. Chris is probably better on the long run. I'm just gonna hope to have a clean race and go get him. Haven't had this speed in a while, so trying to capitalize.
Alright, buddy, with the best of luck to you going forward, buddy. Alright, there you have it. Zishan there in that machine. Really good speed, able to hang on up near the front. 110 out of 175 will be going on the books here. When we get the green flag, we'll have roughly 64 or so laps remaining. Well, here we go one more time. Coming to green once again. And green flag is out. We're back underway once again. Nice run there off the start. Is Worley on the bottom to 42 on the outside? Worley going to pull ahead just a little bit and clear. Worley takes over the race lead once again. Worley out front. 112 out of 175 complete. Kyle in a second, dropping back just a little bit here. But they are doing a great job managing the gap right now to third. As you see Zishan back there, Harrison Chandler back there in fourth. That car looking like a modified. That whole front clip beat in on that 28 machine. That car really does look like a modified. Ooh, look at the 7 diving that car down in there. He's going to try to grab the spot. That's Cody Smith up to fourth. Harrison back to fifth. The 4 machine right there as well. That's Brody Smith trying to work his way up through there as well. Here it comes a Brody. Trying to pick him up and lay him down. And oh, trouble. There goes Zishan getting turned around by the 7. Cody Smith getting in the back of Zishan. We'll go back and take a look here. At least I think he got in the back of him. I might have been premature on that. Zishan was loose, but looks like the 7 did make a little contact. Man, oh man. You see, from the 7th on board, you see Zishan all out of shape and doink. Well, that's going to send Zishan around. And it's the commentator's curse once again. Just talk to him, and you can see he's out of shape. But the 7, yep, just wink right in the left rear. That's going to do it every time. And the yellow flag flies immediately. Well, yellow out once again. And you can see the 7 rolling off pit road here. It was like doink. That's all you can say there. It just got a little bit of a bump, and that's all it takes sometimes. Yellow flag out one more time. $118 out of $175 in the books. Right now at Richmond International. And let's see here. Let's see if we can get somebody we can yak with a moment. Let's see. Hey Jason, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh man, I gotta bring you up and give you a compliment, man. Yeah, I know you're sick, but you held in there. You drove a pretty good race there in that number 1 machine. Picked up some spots, buddy. We all hope you get to feeling better and see you back here at the local, man.
Yeah, Matt, thank you very much. I'm just trying to get some seat time and get the best finish I can.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, hang in there, Jason. You about got her whipped here, buddy.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. Have a great evening, best you can, man. I hate that for Jason. I hate to see him sick like that. We're all sim racers, and I know how it feels to try to race sick, and it's never fun. Jason, from all of us here at Extreme Sim TV, we do want you to get better, buddy. Well, here we go. Getting ready to go green once again. And out of turn number 4, the green flag waves once again. Smiley out front. Can he take over here? He's got the position to do so. Worley's led mostly every lap here tonight. But look at that. Smiley able to take over the race lead. And here comes the 7 as well. Trying to pick up second off of Chris. Chris immediately back to the bottom. Not playing any games. Trying to cross over to 42. It's going to work in 3 and 4. Immediately back to the lead. That's going to be Chris Worley out front. Worley out front in the 6 machine. Now battle behind them. And we got a car around down the back straightaway. That's going to bring out another yellow. And we'll go back and take a look at the incident. That's going to be the 12 machine going around. Yellow out once again. As the 12 coming off a turn at number, off a turn 2. Back in goes around on that number 12 Ford Mustang. Pretty hard impact into the inside wall for sure for him. But man, he held on to it as long as he could. Pushed back under yellow one more time. $124 out of 175 complete here tonight. Yellow back out. Folks, I'm going to step out of the booth for a moment and I'll be back with you. Alrighty, folks, back here with you. Sorry about that. 138 out of the 175 in the books here. Chris Worley out to front. Smith in second. Going to be your top two here when we take the restart once again. Here, and we should get the restart with, double check it here. We'll get the restart and get them back going here in just one moment. We roll through here tonight at Richmond with 37 laps to go. Coming to 36 this time by. And ready. Green flag about to appear once again here in the iRacing East Series. Hurricane Media Cup Series. We're green. And Worley on the bottom of the racetrack trying to hang on. Outside of him, that's going to be Smith alongside. He'll fall back in line here. Nice job by Smith getting to the bottom of the racetrack. You see the battle back a little bit further as well. Chris, they're trying to hang on to a position also. You see right here, Chris dropping back a couple of spots. Harrison Chandler right there. That's 4th, 5th, and 6th. Right there, right with one another. As they work their way off of turn 4 once again. Now, 142 of the 175 in the books here tonight. As they're going back at it one more time here. Been quite a good battle here. They work their way through down to the end of this one. 143 on the board. Kyle 3rd and 4th. Harrison Chandler. Look at that battle. The 7 machine right there. Cody Smith as well. Fighting tooth and nail with Kyle Smiley there for 2nd. But man, Chris Worley has led the most laps by far here tonight. And Chris just continuing to do his thing out front. And Chris really just whooping up on him a little bit here tonight at Richmond, to be honest with you. The 7 drops into 3rd. Chris Worley has led 109 of the 145 laps completed here so far. Just a great performance. Kyle up to 2nd. Trying to come up with something to go catch that number 6. Man, oh man, it's getting more and more difficult, and time is running out with 30 laps to go. That's it, 30 laps to go. That's all the time you have here at Richmond. And time is not on their side, and Chris is just like, I'm just ready for this thing to be over. He's been up front, and he's thinking, I just want it over. I've led 110 laps now of tonight's race. And I just want to end it here and come away with a victory here tonight. A well-deserved victory, I might add as well. Really headed into the chase cutoff next week. You can't ask for a better run than what that 6 cars had tonight. 148 on the board. Chris out front. Smiley 2nd. You see the 7 machine in 3rd. You see Hickenbottom back here with Zishan going at it. And that is for 7th and 8th. Zishan not really been able to recover after the spin that he had earlier. Mike right here as well. Nice run there from Mike, setting in the 6th position. Well, Mike hanging in there in that 10 machine. Take a look here. Hickenbottom back there under fire once again. A couple of cars down below him. That's going to be Zishan along with Patrick working their way by. So they got roughly 25 laps to go here at Richmond. $152 will be on the board next time by. Deshaun right there in the 10 machine in 7th. Patrick right there behind him in 8th. And then that is Hickenbottom in 9th, trying to take over that 8th position in that '09 machine. Having a good run there as well. Oh, Hickenbottom on the bottom of Patrick. Patrick holding him tight. Here comes the 27 as well. Look at Patrick. He'll switch back over late. Hickenbottom on the outside now. Patrick on the bottom. As they pull kind of a crossover maneuver here. Patrick getting a little bit sideways there off of turn number 4. And 154. Going to be in the books this time, starting 155. We'll have 20 laps to go. And nice and smooth. Everybody following the leader pretty nicely. As the 27's right there at Keith as well. Now with 20 laps to go. 20 laps to go here at Richmond. '19 this time by, and look at Smiley, 4/10 of a second back, not really able to close the gap right now. Smiley running in second, Smith in third. Concentrated on the battle here between Keith and Patrick. That's for 8th and 9th as well. With 18 laps to go here. These two going back and forth, back and forth. Good little battle here, I must say, between these two. Look at that. And nice and easy does it. 27 to Keith working his way by. Patrick back to 10th now. Ryan Keller back there in 11th. Deshaun up there in 7th along with Mike as well in the '02 machine. With 16 laps to go here. Now 15 to go. Nose to tail, the 3 right there with the 7. Now 14 laps to go here at Richmond. A yellow flag in the air once again. And we'll see if we can find the incident here. Hey, Jason's back out on track. I think that might have been Greg. Possibly running into a problem here. Let's look and see. With 14, 13 to go now this time by. Hope it wasn't Greg. Trying to find the reason for the caution here. Must have missed something there because I'm not seeing anything. Well, getting down to it here, when we go green, we'll have less than 10 to go. And everybody's going to head to pit road, including your leader of Chris Worley. Worley leading them down in that number 6 machine. Nice job, Worley, breaking that car down on pit road nice and smooth. Brings that car to a halt with 12 laps to go here. And off of pit road he goes. Chris Worley exiting pit road nice and easy there in that Ford Mustang. Well, we will see how this works out right now. The 3 scored as your leader with a little bit of tire strategy. Putting that 3 in front of the 6. Can he hold on? It'll be less than 10 to go when we get to green. Worley going to have to start on the outside. That's going to be uncharacteristic for him all that long. He has to start out here on the outside there. That may give Mr. Smiley a chance to get up there and take a position, but I don't know. It's going to be less than 10 to go when we go green, so it's going to be very interesting how they end this one out. Worley, right there in that 6 machine, trying to hang on. He's led the most laps tonight. He's going to have to get back by Chris there in the 3 machine. And at the same time, hold off the 42. So that's going to be a difficult task just in itself. Well, 10 to go this time by. Now 9 laps to go. Nine laps to go here at Richmond International Speedway. Get these guys fired up and back going once again. Here we go. We'll take 8 to go when we go green here. It's going to be an 8-lap shootout. Can Chris hold off Worley and Smiley? Down into turns 3 and 4. Chris on the inside. He's got to have a really good start. Green flag on the wave. We're back underway at Richmond. 8 laps to go, and Chris did not get the start he was looking for. Seen him spin those tires. That's going to hold Kyle up. Kyle really shooting it down in there, and contact with the 6 after dominating hard into the outside wall. Oh my goodness. One more look at it. You see Chris come up the racetrack and just boom. Did the 6 come down? There is my question. We're stacking them up here. But holy cow. Smiley scored as your race leader. Look at this impact. That Chris just came down. Or Worley just come down and was not clear. And man. Well, folks, that is part of racing. And we're going to grab that number 6 machine. Hey, Chris, it's Matt out in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Matt?
Well, you dominated pretty much a whole race. Late race restart. Talk to me. What happened there, buddy?
I mean, just the usual 3-car stuff. I mean, I can't get a fucking break from that guy. Pretty tired of it, to be honest with you. It really pisses me off to lead this whole race. And for him, who's never been a factor, to stay out like that on 2 tires and then just ruin it for me. You know, I've had so many wins taken away from this league. I haven't been able to get a win yet over shit like that, and I don't even know what to tell you, Matt. I'm pretty pissed off right now. Just doing what I can to not cause any problems and keep my mouth shut.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you going to the Roval next week, buddy.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Well, it's only right if we get the other side of this. And grab Chris here. Hey, Chris, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, the sixth just gave a very candid interview. What was your side of that there, of what went on there?
Well, what happened was on that pit stop, I overshot my pit stop, and so I audibled the 2 tires. Then on the restart, got into 1, I heard 3 wide, and my car felt tight. I tried to get off throttle, and next thing I know, I hit the 6 car. Feels horrible because he was dominating the whole race, and I kind of probably just ruined that for him.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, best of luck there going forward in this one.
All right, man, thanks.
Well, here we go. We'll get them lined back up once again. Sorry for the language here, folks, but that does happen. We'll get them going one more time. And here we go. Lights off on the pace car. And I'm just a broadcaster. I'm not an admin. I don't get involved in these scenarios. But man, oh man. That could have been really, really... I think that could have been prevented on multiple levels. But here we go. We're going to get ready to go green at flag racing. And once again, that's going to put Smiley in the race lead. Chandler second. And Smith. Or Chandler third. Smith second. Well, here we go. It's going to be a green and white checkered showdown here at Richmond. Out of turn number 4. And green. The flag's out. 2 laps to go. Kyle with a great jump. 2 to go here. White flag next time by. And Kyle is just going to ease his way on out in front of Chandler. Chandler now trying to take over P2. In the 3 and 4 battle back there behind him as well. See Patrick back here also. White flag in here. 1 more lap to go from Richmond. And right now, Kyle out front. Nothing behind him. Harrison Chandler second. Third goes to Cody Smith. Car in the outside wall back behind him. And look at Hickenbottom trying to pick up a top 3 as well. But out of turn number 4, Kyle Smiley is going to win it here at Richmond. Followed by Harrison Chandler and Cody Smith. Second and third. Kyle picks up the win here tonight. Congratulations, Kyle Smiley, leading 13 laps on his way to victory. And we'll get a word with him here in just a moment.
About that.
Hey, Kyle, buddy, you got a copy?
How are you?
Well, you had 13 laps tonight, and you're going to come home with the win here, buddy. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't deserve this win. This win should really go to Chris. He really drove the heck out of the car tonight. He really deserved that win.
Well, unfortunately, sometimes it goes this way, man. And honestly, you got to take them when you can get them, buddy.
Yeah, I'll take it. not saying that. I'll take it.
Well, overall, a hectic night here at Richmond, to be honest.
Yeah, man, that was a crazy night. A lot more cautions than I was expecting.
10-4. Well, wait, don't this make like your third, fourth win, baby?
This is actually, I think it's my 4th win.
I think it is your 4th win. Jeez, man, you've been
I'll
racking
take
them
those
up.
bonus points going into the playoffs.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations on that.
I want to also thank Extreme Sim TV, Hurricane Media, Midwest Motor Customs. He actually designed this car I'm racing tonight, so I appreciate Greg for that. Bottled Up, Plan B Sales, and my teammates Keith and Chris.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations, brother.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, man. Go celebrate, buddy. All right, there you have it. Let's grab Mr. Harrison Chandler here. Hey, Harrison, it's Matt down in the booth. You get a copy of me, buddy?
Yes, I do, sir.
Well, you're going to walk away P2 here tonight, my man.
Yeah, it's amazing. Best finish of the iRacing East Series. The Autism Awareness Toyota Camry was fantastic today. We got caught up in some wrecks. Almost lost it off two on one occasion, and but we were able to fight our way back up to the front, and we get a second place finish. Best of my career so far. Hopefully, I can make that first next week at, I believe, the Roval. It's going to be hard, but we can definitely do it. It's real cool to be out here, and it's real cool to be out here and race with all my competitors, and especially the fact that we got caught up in multiple wrecks and still ended up getting second. That, I think, is an achievement right there. That's pretty crazy. I just love to thank my parents for giving me the equipment to get on iRacing and race with my fellow competitors every week, every day actually, and let's love to thank everybody who supported me over the years, everybody who's believed in me, everybody who's just everybody who's supported me over these years. It's real cool, and I can't thank everybody enough, especially my parents. They've done a whole lot for me, and I'm really thankful for that.
Well, man, congratulations. I only got one thing to say to you. Go pick up one more spot, buddy. Go to the road. We'll pick up one more spot.
Oh, I definitely will try. Trust that. I definitely will. I'll say we'll be smart at the start. No, I mean we'll be smart the whole race, just like we were today. But we'll just lay off at the start, and then at the end is of course when it counts. And hopefully we'll be there hopefully we'll be first at the end there. And I'm gonna hope that we do.
All right, Harrison. Congratulations, buddy.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for broadcasting this race. Be sure to tune in next week, next Monday, because the Roval is going to be one heck of a race as well, just like this one was. Thank you for broadcasting, Matt. Thank you, everybody.
All righty, man. Congratulations, my man.
Yes, thank you very much.
What a class act. Congratulations. I'm actually going to do something I don't do on air ever, ever, ever. I want to congratulate Harrison. Just a class act. You're going to get you a win one of these times, buddy. Congratulations on your P2, bud. And I'll see you in Victory Lane pretty soon, my friend. Alright, so we're going to pick up Mr. Smith here in that number 7 machine. Alright, Mr. Smith, it's Matt down in the booth. You got a copy of me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Well, buddy, you come home third, my friend, and man, what a crazy race it was.
Yeah, crazy indeed. You're going to see that with a short track. I had good speed tonight. Had 3 speeding tickets on pit road, so that put me back in the pack. So I'll probably pass the most cars tonight, but I'll take a podium.
Well, man, you did a good job there in that number 7 machine coming home third. What's your expectations of the Roval next week?
Awful. As they say, the road is meant to get to the track. I'm an oval guy through and through, so not looking for too much of that. But we've had speed all year, just some bad luck. So, but I have a bunch of tracks in the playoffs that are my forte, and I'm looking to kick some tail.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations going into the Roval next week, and congratulations on third, my man.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you next week, man.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. I'm exhausted. Great race. Don't forget, next week we head to the Roval. Congratulations, everybody. Until then, stay safe. Have a great night. We'll see you here next week at the Roval in the iRacing Series Hurricane Immediate Cup Series. Until then, stay safe, everyone. Have a great night, and God bless.